Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. My name is Soiuad Belcaid. Unfortunately, I will not be speaking Arabic because if I speak Moroccan, you will not understand me. I could have. Anyway, so first of all, I want to ask a question. How many of you, as teachers here, educators, were asked to do the curriculum, or were given a curriculum and told, they told you to do it? How many of you here? All of us. So it's always that way, the prepackaged curriculum, and they ask you to, to do the curriculum word for word, because we want our students to know by the end of the year, they need to know this and this and this. So just to give you a little story about myself and how I come out of that and how I solved that problem was 2 years ago. Well, in 2015, I was one of the top 50 best teachers in the world with Varkey Foundation. And then 2 years ago, we were asked to participate in a research, teacher-led research, that was led by Dr. Richard Church. He has extensive he has extensive experience in doing workshop with teachers, leading teachers, and to do their own research in their own classroom. So for me, when they told me you're going to do research as a teacher, just regular teacher, science teacher, I'm a science teacher, I said, research not for me, no way. Research for PhDs, pedagogue, experts, because that's what they told us, right? They told us that you cannot do research, it has to have data and statistics and things like that, but how can I do research? I was skeptical in the beginning. I really did not think I could do it. However, when I went to that workshop, Dr. Richard told us, choose something in your classroom that you think you want to do research on. And in my classroom, I use mysteryscience.com. I used many sites, but this particular site, mysteryscience.com, is really very engaging, motivating, and the kids, I could tell they were improving in science. I have used other sites, they were okay, but this one was particular. Actually, now in the United States, this same site that started 5 years ago by this guy who is a science teacher, that now they have more than millions of students following this site and teachers in the United States. But anyway, so I said, let me do that research and see really if my students are improving in science. So what I did, I had 2 classes, 3rd graders. I took one class where I did mystery science with interactive lesson online, and I did another class, the 3rd graders, with a book and hands-on activity. So, and then I gave them a test in the beginning before we started, a pre-test, and then a post-test. And of course, the results were, the student that did mysteryscience.com were much better. They test, the test was really excellent, and actually they even were, the score was very high compared to the other students. So by that, when I looked at that, why I did that research? I did that research because in my school, when I was teaching in Morocco, and then I went back to United States to teach, in my school, the head of the division, the science division, came to my classroom and she said, we are in a prestigious school, because I teach now in a prestigious school in the United States, and we don't like something from the outside to come to us, and a prepackaged kind of curriculum. We want something you are creating, innovative. But I told her, this experiment that I did, or this research I did, is valuable because, valid because it has data. It's something really serious, because, and then I had the data and I have everything to prove it. She was still skeptical, but then when my poster, when we did the, when I did the research after a year, and we went and met with Dr. Richard, we had a poster with data, with everything, to show that this research is valid. She was okay. She said, okay, well, maybe that will work. And then I went to my head of school and I said, you know what? I did something. I know that you don't like me to use the site, but I did the research on the site. And this is what, the research says. So actually, she said, go for it. So I went from being told what to do in my classroom to do it with my own in my own way, my own teaching way. And actually, there was one thing, because I was in the ideas lab yesterday, and one thing I got from Mauriciano was, if you go outside the boundaries, you know what, you become a leader. So now some teachers are coming saying to me, and just find out last week, 2 teachers that subscribe to the same site. So, I mean, something like that. And I know sometimes it's hard because you don't want to lose your job. You have a job to do, and I mean, and they tell you what to do. But if you go against them, you might have that head of school that says, no, no, that doesn't work for us. They just signaled something, but I really want a question. If you have a question if you have any questions on how to do research, my email is here. I can help you with that. This is great. And actually, Dr. Richards is also can do it for free for you. Any questions before we have one minute? Yeah. No. Okay, I guess yeah, that's about it. So empowering teachers through research, and you can do it. If I did it, you can do it, definitely. Thank you. Shukran.